global live stream number 83. So for today's live stream, we are going to tune into the Vietnamese live stream and translate that. So I hope you had a wonderful class 3 upgraded for COVID formula yesterday. So let me switch and share the screen. Yeah, just give a second. So the MC from the Vietnamese live stream already started. Okay, so just bear with me 1 second here. So that is voila. So I hope you can see that. And I'm gonna...
Dân tộc cổ truyền trong cả cuộc đời của mình.
Okay. So I'm gonna start the translation now. So the MC was talking about a famous doctor, people's doctor in Vietnam, Hai Thượng Lạt Ông. I think it's going to be his birthday in the next few days. And he was talking about his achievement. The achievement in Eastern medicals, the Vietnamese medicine. And as a doctor, he always put humans first. So his practice is based on love as well. Honesty, integrity, humility, love, kindness. So 8 qualities, but including those qualities that I've just mentioned. So it's love, it's tolerance, kindness, humility, hard work. Today is 11th of December, and we are going to talk about the transformation of women. And the MC just quoted Leonardo da Vinci, the famous saying that there's no ugly woman, it's only that those who don't know how to make them beautiful. And there are only different forms of beauty. And the beauty is in the eyes of the beholder, of course. So today we are going to meet Miss Nguyen Hong Nhung from Hanoi. So here's her last year, her image last year. She's pretty. That was when she was recovering from cancer. And so after she was introduced to NLG, so after 1 year, let's see how she has changed and transformed. She was born in 1982, a mother of 4 children. So let's join us in meeting her now. Oh, wow, that's lovely. Hello, everyone. Hello, MC. I'm shaking. Hello, Mr. Lee and everyone from all social media channels. I'm very happy to share my story of how I've transformed and changed over the last year. Before I knew NLG, 5 years ago, I was diagnosed with very serious disease such as stomach cancer. And spine degeneration, the neck bone degeneration. And I have resorted to all kind of alternative treatments, from Eastern medicine to macrobiotic eating method. And while I was looking for a method to calm my mind down, and then at the end of last September, I was introduced to NLG by a friend. And the first thing that, when she first introduced NLG to me, I didn't believe in it, and so I didn't really pay much attention to it. But when she shared with me the story of how of a person asking Mr. Lee that people asking him the same questions repetitively many times, 5, 6, 7 times, and Mr. Lee still was very kind and patient in responding the same questions repetitively. And so he was very gentle in taking his time answering the same questions repetitively. And so I was very touched by that. And so I was thinking that Mr. Lee must be a very gentle and kind heart, kind soul. And so I decided to enroll into NLG. And I enrolled into class 1 and 2. And during class, I had the chance to meet him in person. And I could feel, when I met him in person, I could feel the love from his heart. And I start to practice the 5 forms of love, apply these 5 forms of love in my daily life. And I could see that my life start to get transformed and change. And I realized that my problems, many times it had to do with the way that with my mind, my negative thinking. And so when I talked to Mr. Leo while listening to him, and his sharing, his teaching has helped me to understand many things. And after level 2, I changed my health dramatically. So before, I used to have very low blood pressure, and I lost my balance easily, and I got seasick as well easily, carsick easily, but I have improved all of that. And then I proceed on to level 3 with me and Mr. Lee in 2020. So that's last year, November last year. So after class 3, I have applied NLG, including the beautify formula. And I really would like to beautify myself, because after giving birth to 4 children, my face kind of like, I lost a lot of, the bone cheek is very high. It's like black spots and and wrinkles on my face. I've tried many different methods to beautify, but mostly it's just from the outside. And now, and I use energy to iron out my wrinkles, and then after that I wanted to have a fuller face, so every at one at a time, and and I've changed my face, and my body start to change. And I also practice the three you know, my legs, and then the muscle in my arms, for example, got more tight and stronger. It's been a long time I haven't practiced any exercise, and so now in the morning I only had 30 minutes to practice energy. What I like about energy is that we can take charge of our health and our life, and our beauty, our appearance. And I really want to introduce energy to many people. And the most important thing in energy is to connect to the right love, unconditional love. So before COVID, I have gathered a lot of people to study, to learn energy. So people would get to my house. I would cook for them so that they can learn. They don't have to spend time cooking, and I feed them so that they can have enough energy to learn energy. So the way that I spread energy, it's not really to support the transmission, but I mostly focus on helping to direct people to take energy class, because it's best that people can practice by themselves. So they can, when they learn, they can also not just support themselves, but they can also support other people around them, their husband, their children, their spouse, their parents. And the closest love between the parents and the children is the most powerful connection that can help transform. And so my primary goal is to help people to enroll into the class, silently support people to take energy, to embark on their energy journey, and so that they can share that with their family members and loved ones. So we don't have a lot of time to share more today, but I would like to send a message to all women that there's nothing is impossible in this life as long as we are determined. And so the most important thing is the 5 forms of love and live with morality and integrity and understand the karma law. And so as long as we know and practice all of this, then we can be successful. We could also transform the way that we look. So, and the living example is myself here that I've changed. I was able to change my look, my appearance, and I have also used energy to support my family members. For example, I supported my daughter. And so when I can remain ±1 frequency, the calm state, and I could support my daughter more. Or my son, for example, when he was on the playground, he was sitting in the middle of there was a machine that was playing with wheel that he was playing with that. And his ankle and his leg got twisted. And I use energy to support him. And after I've used energy, he can get up quickly and move on. And for my daughter, for example, she put her hand into between the doors, and there was a deep cut on her palm. And usually it would take quite a long time to have this scar heal. But thanks for energy, I apply and transmit the energy, and in a short time, she recovered quickly. So those are the experience that I've had, and many of other experience. Or for example, the people who come to my house to learn energy, she's car sick a lot, and I use energy to help her, and she recovered very quickly, and she was very surprised. And so I took the opportunity to encourage her to have more confidence in the practice and continue with the practice. And so a lot of people have come to know energy because of my introduction. We can't imagine that this woman has 4 children. Yeah, that's unbelievable, huh? She looks like she's single. What a great transformation. Her life has changed a lot, and she has used a lot of different methods before, and để nói đến cái phần mà chúng ta biết đến NLG chúng ta thực hành nhá, thì có thể tại bác là chúng ta chỉ And so to share more about the practice, I would say that important thing is to relax and look at the situation from other people's perspective, because sometimes from our perspective we are not pleased with the situation and we get angry. And we've learned to transform our sentiment into love. And that is the daily practice that we need to do. And when I'm on the street, for example, I was on a road in a car, I was driving on the road at dusk, and I saw an accident. And it looked like the man who got the accident, and he was unconscious. And so I stopped and connect with energy and help the man to gain consciousness. And so it doesn't require much. All it takes is just a kind heart and good intention, sincere intention to help them. And I was with a friend, and then the friend said to me that she had to acknowledge that what I could do was really is great. And then herself, she got car sick very easily, and because I support her, so she didn't get car sick. She recovered from that quickly. She overcame that challenge. So the question is that she has used and she knew different methods, alternative methods before, and she comment on energy among those methods. Oh yeah, so I know a lot of different alternative methods. I used to fast food and fast water, or Ho'oponopono method. Different methods have different results and effectiveness, but usually it takes a longer time to recover. But what I like about energy is it's very quick and effective, and I can focus more. And so I use now, mostly I use alternatively between Ho'oponopono and energy. And so we choose, I would say that we all need to have a clear purpose. We choose the result first and need to have a clear purpose. Say, for example, I want to become more beautiful. I want my cheek to look fuller. So I set the intention first, and then I practice. So within a year, I changed a lot, my body and my face. And So the secret to it, I think, is that I set the intention firmly first, choose the result, and then set the intention and practice. The same for disease. If I help some people with sore throat, then I set intention, say, I would like to help them to get well in 1 day, 2 days, for example. And the woman use energy to change the size, the waist, the bottom, and the breast size, and all works out for her. So now it's time for us to receive the energy from Mr. Lee. And let's receive the energy with an open heart. And to explain how to receive the energy, and let's look at the video. Okay, so that is the transmission. So hello, Miss Hong Nhung. Do you want to share anything else today? he overheard mostly she talk about beautifying herself and beautifying formulas. Okay, that's great. That's I hope that all women would understand this and can improve their life. Be more confident. The MC made a comment that she looks 10 years younger than last year. And Mr. Lee said, oh wow, really? So she said that she attended all level 3 offline classes. And thank you very much, Mr. Lee, Uncle Phúc, for giving us this practice. It's very easy, effective, and simple as well. Oh, we don't need much, just the 5 forms of love and for morality. And thank you for giving your heart to others. I can feel your love from the story of told to me by my friend. I was very touched by the story told by my friend about how you were very gentle in answering all questions repetitively. And I wanted to emulate the same quality and to spread love to others. So I write up the 5 forms of love everywhere. I post it everywhere in my house so that my children can see as well. And so same for formula, I note them down by my handwriting. And so when I can feel I can be transformed from the within, I feel everything, I take everything lighter. Gratitude, I apply gratitude, 5 forms of love and karma law and morality. I wish that I can continue the spreading of love. And I wish you lots of health and lots of wisdom so that other people can benefit from it. My beauty comes from the inside. Mr. Lee encouraged her to write up a book about her journey so that other people can read and Save the time. Why don't you write up a book to share? And maybe you can make some money off that too. Okay, guys who are listening, and maybe you can do it by yourself, or you can combine with others, other friends, energy friends, and to share. So Mr. Lee is encouraging people to write books. Yes, I start writing as well. Not a book, but I start my own journey. Because that's how I remember things. And so I have 4 children. 3 sons and 1 daughter. But only 2 are here. I'm at my mom's now. So she has inspired a lot of moms. I'm close to 40 years old. Looks like 20. Oh, I'm 16. So this is my son, and each day I transmit the energy to him and others. And if I don't, I forget, and they will remind me. So I usually transmit the energy to my son and my children just about when they wake up. He's 15. The oldest is 15. And by accident today on our Facebook page, we also shared a video in which Mr. Lee talked about how energy can help women to become more beautiful and be happier in their family life. So yesterday we had the class very late, and so maybe today we're gonna stop here. And thank you very much, and see you next time. All right, so that's it, everyone. And on behalf of the program, thank you all for watching. And some other people want Miss Nhung's number. If you want to learn her secret, if you want the same, you can also write to us. Okay. Okay, that's it, folks. So so that is for today's program, live stream 83. So I hope you had a wonderful weekend, and I will see you on Monday. So tomorrow, Isabella is kind enough to help with the translation. So Isabella will be on with us tomorrow, and that's it for today's live stream. Thanks everyone for watching. Much love from Vietnam and from NLG. Bye bye.